Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel, Luna Phoenix Tarot. My name is Stephanie. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I have meditated and called upon my guides. I want to do the signs. So I'm going to start with a pick a card reading for the water signs. That's Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Excuse me. I'm going to turn this music down. And I have 3 piles here. I'm going to start off with Goddess Guidance from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. I'm feeling a strong pull to my Celtic roots today, so I have Celtic music in the background, and we're going to start off with the goddesses. I actually work with a Celtic goddess, so I have pulled pretty much all of my decks out. I have 2, 4, 6, 7 of them. But what I'm going to do is just base it off of each card and kind of go where the energy takes me. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to subscribe. You can also like, comment, share this video. I do read comments and I do respond when I can. Trying to get a little better at my YouTube stuff. There's been a lot going on, and for those who are new, I am a single mom with 3 kids, so finding time to do this can be difficult at times. But I do also want to welcome you if you're new to my channel, and I hope you gain something from this. My goal is to give guidance and help you guys along your spiritual journey, because it can be quite scary sometimes. So let's get started. We have card 1, card 2, and card 3. Card 1 is under Snowflake Obsidian. Card 2 is under Black Obsidian. Card 3 is under Blue Kyanite. If you need to pause the video, you can do so and just let your mind's eye guide you to the deck you want. And I'll go ahead and get started with card 1. And again, this is for water signs. So card 1, we have Coventina. I'm filming a little different this time. I have to figure out my space here, but anyway. Coventina, purification. It is time for cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. Okay. So what I'm getting from this already is that there is a lot kind of just sitting in your mind. I feel like it's relationship, family, job, just life in general is just kind of sitting there, and you're being called to connect with yourself and cleanse that toxic behavior, thoughts, patterns, things like that from your space and from your spirit. I do want to pull some tarot, and let's see. Can we get a card on what group 1 is dealing with right now? Okay, we got 4 of Swords and 1 fell. Oh, a couple fell. Just a second. Goodness, I've got to get my space together. I'm not going to take these because that was a lot. So we have the 4 of Swords here. This also tells me that you're tired. If you look at the 4 of Swords, he's laying there, and if you look up here, looks like to be it looks like a woman and a child. So it could be stress about family again. And the 3 swords is standing out to me, so this could be related to a third-party situation. Maybe you either just discovered that there's a third-party situation, you're in one, or someone left to go be in a third-party situation. To be with a third party, rather. Spirit, can we get one more card for group 1, water signs? One more card. Oh, goodness. Cards are coming out everywhere. One more card for group 1 of the water signs. Alright, we have the Ace of Pentacles here. This to me says that there is a new beginning. Could be you wanting to put new energy into something, maybe financial investment, but I'm feeling like this is an energetic investment. You could also be dealing with someone who's an earth sign, and that's Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You know, it may not be. This is all energy, so it could be the sign. It could not be. But this is telling me that you're in this mental space here, but you're wanting to move forward, put your energy, focus into something, but you're needing to cleanse and detoxify your body and mind in order to do so. I'm going to get one more card. Group 1 more card for their current energy. Oh, cards are flying everywhere. Alright, let's see. And it's probably just my shuffling. I don't always think it's messages. Let's see. Let's do one more. One more card for group 1. Current energy for group 1. Alright, either you guys are anxious and just tired of being in this energy, or I'm just not shuffling well today, because these cards are just group 1, water signs. Group 1, water signs. Spirit, can we get one more card? Where's the water sign going through group 1? Page of Wands. Could also be dealing with fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. What this is telling me is that this new beginning that you're wanting to move into is a passionate one. Again, so I didn't feel like the Pentacles were about money. I felt like it was more of an energetic exchange. So you're wanting to follow your passion, but you're having a hard time focusing on it because you're so focused on what's been going on with relationships, and just, you know, things may not be where they should be in life, like according to you. So you maybe have had to try and have too much control over your situation, and no matter how much you grab at it, it just seems to not work out. So that's why you're being called to, you know, cleanse your spirit and your mind and your body. I'm going to pull an energy oracle card. Get some guidance on this passionate pursuit that group 1 is looking forward to. The Temple Path. So you're being called to look into your spiritual journey. Being stuck in your head is keeping you from reaching your higher consciousness, basically. So the Temple Path to me tells me that you're on this spiritual journey, and you may be meeting people along the way that are helping guide you. But with you being in this Four of Swords energy, you're kind of blocking it out almost. Okay, I'm gonna pull a Psychic Tarot. Spirit, what can you tell us about the Temple Path in regard to the passionate journey for group 1, water signs? Group 1, what can you tell us about the Temple Path? Emotional withdrawal, yeah. You guys are just not there. We also have fertility here at the bottom, which is giving birth to new opportunities. You could be pregnant as well, but this is new opportunities. Emotional withdrawal. Spirit is really calling you guys to connect with Earth. Maybe buy some water. You guys are water signs. Maybe take some time out to, if you have water nearby. If you don't, maybe a salt bath will help. Let's see what guidance we can get. I think I have a pretty good idea here. You guys are just in your heads about things that you can't control, and it's time to get out of that so that you can accept this abundance. And also, on the 18th, full moon in Scorpio is coming, which is, I feel, going to be a significant full moon for everyone, but specifically the water signs. New moon in Taurus, prosperity lies ahead. So, I mean, this is telling me that this passionate venture that you want to dig into is going to pay off, and I'm feeling that as well. It's just a matter of getting out of your own head, getting out of your own way. And I'll pull a Twin Flame Shadow card just to confirm. But I mean, it's pretty clear to me. What blocks Group 1 facing? What do they need to work on to get past this block so that they can go into their passionate endeavor? Sorry guys, my son's crying. I'll get him in just a second. Non-action. More stagnancy. You guys gotta come out of that energy. Give me 1 second. This also can tell me that you're trying to think your way out of the situation, but not putting forth the action required to make it happen. So get near a body of water, take a salt bath, connect with your higher self, and meditate. You can meditate by driving. You can meditate by just, again, sitting by water. Clearing your mind, whatever works for you. You don't have to do like the traditional meditation like you think. It can be done in different ways. So that's it for pile 1. I hope this resonates. Leave a comment below and let me know if it does. If it doesn't, yeah. You guys have good things coming. So just get out of your own head. Get out of your own way. Pile 2. Black Obsidian. Black Obsidian and Snowflake Obsidian block negative energy from your space and from your mind. Group 2. We have Ishtar. Boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. I keep hearing yes man. Um, and that can be offensive, but I tend to be a yes man sometimes. Um, it's almost like a guilt thing where you don't want to say no to somebody, even if you can't do it or don't have the resources to do it. You put yourself in a position to appease someone else, and it's so not healthy. Boundaries are big right now for a lot of people. All right, pile two. Let's see. Let's pull some tarot here. What's current energy for group 2 in regard to their boundaries and water signs? Group 2. Yeah. Alright, we got the Magician, which tells me you have all the tools you need in life, and I'll dig more into that one in a second. But you also have the Five of Swords here. And if you look at his face, it's almost like he doesn't want to turn his back on other people. Again, yes, man. You don't want to leave somebody in the cold. You don't want them to feel like you're abandoning them or like you are not helping them. It may have been someone that helped you in the past and you feel like you owe it to them. But you don't. People help most times out of the goodness of their heart. Some don't, but that's not your... This is going to sound really harsh, but it's not your problem all the time. If somebody needs help and you feel the pull to help them, then by all means help. But if it's somebody who's constantly coming to you and, not repaying that help, not saying that you have to look for repayment, but you have to guard yourself. You have to guard your time, your energy, your effort. So if somebody is constantly taking from you and not giving back, then it's going to leave you empty. So you have to set those boundaries. I feel like I'm so talking to myself right now. Alright, let me get one more card for group 2, water signs. Group 2. Group 2, water signs. Three of Cups. It's a celebration. Interesting. Cups are also representative of water signs. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be indicative of a soul tribe, family, celebration of an accomplishment. And with the Magician here telling me that you have, basically what the Magician is telling me in this spread is that you have the gifts and the tools that you need to manifest what you desire. I want to pull one more card. Let me get one more card. Why is the Magician here? Ooh. Yeah. Okay, we have the Two of Pentacles here. This could be an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and then we also have air here with the Five of Swords, which could be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. But what the Two of Pentacles is telling me is you're indecisive. You're trying to balance something out. Also, what I'm seeing this twice here. The infinity symbol. So that may be significant to you. I feel like I need a little more clarity here. You're being called to go within. You're being called to take time away from helping others and help yourself. Those boundaries have got to be set because it's draining you. It could be this group over here that you've been celebrating with that's draining you. I don't feel that way, but for some of you it could. Why's the Hermit here, Spirit? Group 2 water signs. Why is Hermit here? Why is the Hermit here? Got the Death card in reverse, which is another Scorpio water card. Yeah, I mean, these boundaries are keeping you from a transformation because you're needing to go within to deal with things that you haven't dealt with, but you're so occupied by the people around you that you're giving so much to them that you're not able to give to yourself. And you're trying to balance it out and weigh out what's more important, but it's always you. You're always the most important factor. This is interesting. I'm gonna pull a Psychic Tarot. Spirit, what message do we have for group 2, the water signs? Group 2, water signs. Group 2. What message do we have, Spirit? Sorry, these are a little hard for me to shuffle. They're new. I haven't gotten used to these ones. This energy is weird. This one wants to come out. Wow, that's why. Stand your ground. It's okay to say no. It's okay to have boundaries. Oh, I just got chills with this one. Yeah, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Sacrifice. You're sacrificing yourself. You're sacrificing your own health, some of you, to help others. Your own growth, your own prosperity, your own abundance, your own spiritual journey is being put on the back burner so that you can help others who aren't really taking it. I mean, they're taking it, but they're not using it, you know? I feel like this is I'm going to pull a Twin Flame Shadow card because this is something that I feel like needs to be worked on internally. It's some kind of a block here. Just can't put my finger on it. Group 2, water signs, what block? Why do they have trouble saying no and setting boundaries? You guys don't want me to know. Maybe group 2 is for me too, because there's a block here for me too. I can't read this right. I mean, I'm reading it right, but yeah, there's a block. I'm not supposed to be saying something, I guess. Alright, Spirit, one more. Oh, there we go. That's way too many. I'm not going to take these. This is way too many, so if too many come out, I don't necessarily take that as a message. I just take that as my bad shuffling. Alright. Spirit, what block is group 2 facing in regard to setting boundaries and saying no? Alright, this came out twice just now, so I'm going to take it. This is weird energy. It's almost like keeping, wow, and manipulation is here, and that's almost what I was gonna say. All right, group two. This might strike a nerve and trigger somebody, but I feel like you're helping people in an effort to keep them close. And this invading card, along with the manipulation at the bottom, tells me that it's almost like a keep your enemies closer type situation. Like, you feel the closer they are to you, if you're helping them out, then they're in your life in some way, and you don't want to let that go. This is really interesting. It's holding you back, though, for sure. Got to let them go. Whoever it is, or whatever it is. I feel like it's a person. All right, one more, Spirit. Oh, every time I do that. Let's see. Foolish came out. This tells me if you don't get out of this space of helping someone who is not taking what you're offering and using it for their own benefit, and by that I mean as a thank you. Hey, I'm giving you my time, energy, advice, effort. The least you can do is take that advice and use it in the right way. You're going to end up feeling foolish. I'm going to pull one more Goddess Guidance card on this one. Ooh, group two. What guidance do we have for group two, water signs? What guidance do we have for group two of the water signs? Group two. One more. Okay, we have Guinevere. There's, I feel, a new love coming your way. But you're so stuck on this person and keeping them around that it's blocking this new love. Yeah. Ha! And your prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. You've got to let this person go, group two. I'm going to leave you guys with that. This is intense. Let them go. Because you're going to miss out on new love and new opportunities. And I feel like I'm part of group two. So, alright. Group three. Intense. Alright, group three. We have Mother Mary, expect a miracle, and we have blue kyanite, which helps you speak up for yourself. Have faith in your prayers, that they've been answered and heard. I read that way off, but yeah, that's what it says. Mother Mary. Mary Magdalene. I have been hearing Mary Magdalene everywhere. Since before Easter, I mean, everywhere. So let's get into this. Alright, group 3. Expected miracle. Mother Mary. Let's pull some tarot. Alright, I'm going to ground myself a second. Group 2's reading was a little intense. Give me just a second. Alright. Okay. Group 2. Group 3. I'm sorry. What's the current energy for group 3? The Hanged Man. This could tell me... Oh, wow. Okay. I gotta point this out. If you look, I don't know if you guys can see it, but around Mary's head is like a halo sun looking symbol. And also with the Hanged Man. I feel like you guys are going through a spiritual awakening. A rebirth. You guys are learning to see life differently. You're beginning to use your left and right brain. Interesting. What other message do we have for group 3 and water signs? Group 3. I saw this earlier while I was just shuffling. It stood out to me. And I kept thinking, that looks like Mother Mary. Nine of Pentacles signifies an okay place financially. You're just overall in an okay place. You're in a good place. You're not struggling. You're just kind of going with it. You're not really hurting. And this could be energetic too. It doesn't have to be money related. You could also be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and yeah. This is good energy. Very calm and relaxed and peaceful is what I'm feeling. Thank God, because group 2. Alright, let's see. Let's get one more card for group 3. I don't know if I want to take this one. Let's see what it says. The Magician. Yeah, spiritual awakening. You guys have all the tools. Earth, air, fire, water. To manifest. Let's get one more, Spirit. Group 3. What other message do we have for group 3 of water signs? Nice, okay. 3 of Cups. Water energy. And the Hierophant. To me, the Hierophant is someone who is a very spiritual being. He is respected. He is kind. He is almost like a spiritual advisor. Like, you've come to this point within your awakening because of your soul tribe or other people around you. You've been able to help others. You've been able to guide others. You've been able to heal others. This is beautiful. You guys are healers. Group 3. Beautiful. You guys may be doing tarot readings, Reiki, crystal, chakra work, just speaking, telling your story to people. People may bring their issues to you, but you have mastered the art of protecting yourself and blocking things that shouldn't be coming in so that you're able to help people and manifest. This is absolutely beautiful. Let's pull a psychic tarot. Oh, I don't know if I want to take it. Let's see. Okay, well, you're being called to rest and rejuvenate. And that makes sense. And I feel like you guys are pretty good with that. But you may have been just working a little too hard by helping others. So just make sure that you're taking time for yourself too. It's okay. Overall, this is a beautiful, beautiful reading. Let's do one more card for group 3 and water signs. Shadow. I have not pulled this card yet. What shadow usually means to me is shadow work. You may be a shadow worker. For those of you who don't know what a shadow worker is you kind of work in the shadows to help shine your light and bring others up out of the shadows. That's what that means to me. I'm going to read the book on this one. Because it also looks like a mirror. Like you're being called to look within yourself. This card represents emotion, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. Everything changes. This card is calling you to action. The time is now, when you may have to face your worst fears and look into the dark shadows of your soul. Yeah, you guys are being called to go into shadow work. So this card also represents the moon in traditional tarot. Your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. And that's why you're being called to rest and rejuvenate. So, with that being said, what I want to do is pull a Twin Flame Shadows card from Angela at Mystic Moon. Let's see what shadow work you guys need to do. I'm going to die if the childish card comes up. And I hope you guys can see me shuffling. Let's see what came out. I'm not going to take those. What shadow work does group 3 need to work on, Spirit? Group 3 water signs. What shadow work? What shadow work are they being called to work on internally? Envious came out twice. This sounds weird. Okay, so envious to me normally means like you envy what somebody else has. But what I'm feeling from this card is not only is it like envy of what somebody else has, but it's almost like a competition. And it could be related to healing, like the work that you're doing. Maybe you feel like someone's doing it better than you and you're a little envious of that. Wow, manipulation is there again. I don't know if I want to shuffle this again because those two came out before. And I feel this, but I'm not really feeling it. Let me see something here. That could be the case for some of you, and that's why I'm not really picking it up. Could be a very small percentage. Projecting. I feel like this is another group. Maybe you're projecting yourself and your issues onto someone else around you, or maybe like if you're doing healing work, you're projecting your own issues onto the person that you're doing the work for, and maybe reading their situation like it's yours. So I'm getting 3 different groups within this group, because I feel like child work, I feel like inner child is I'm surprised it's not out. Alright, Spirit, one more time. This one. Forceful, that goes into projecting. Let me say something. Alright, guys, 1 second. Alright, so the forceful projecting, that's just telling me you could also be trying to project your beliefs onto people. This newfound, awakening experience is so exciting, and it's so amazing. You just want to tell everybody about it, and I feel like you're being called to just be cautious, because everybody is not on the same vibration. So you may be talking to people who are religious, or who just don't necessarily have the same beliefs. And not that it's wrong to have a different belief or be religious, it's just a different vibration. So just be cautious when dealing with that. I'm still gonna say some of you have inner child work to do. I know it didn't come out, but I'm feeling that very strongly with this reading. So I have 3 different groups here within group 3. Try not to be envious of what other people are doing on their path. Your path is your own. Don't project your beliefs onto people. Don't project your own issues onto others. And if you have inner child work, which would relate to like abandonment, maybe childhood abuse, things like that, you're being called to heal from that so that you can continue to do the work that you need to do for others. All in all, this is an absolutely beautiful reading, group 3, and I'm so excited and proud for you guys. I'm going to end it here. I hope this resonates.